Hey everyone, Steve here at the TheDjLab, and going to do a little talk about the whole idea of James Hype trolling Hardwell the day after on the same stage. This guy's got some balls, some big old fucking hairy balls on this guy. I wonder if he dyes them blonde. I don't know. But, like I said, dude's got some massive balls on him. Maybe it's because he doesn't give a shit or he likes to be controversial. But if you didn't see this yet, the guy turned around and sampled Hardwell's fucking rant that he went on when the equipment wasn't working and the guy had like a total fucking heart attack on stage and went on the mic and talked a bunch of shit, right? This guy samples it and puts it into a fucking song. Jesus Christ, man. I wish I could actually play it for you, but I don't want to get the copyright strike against me. It's just one of these things that, yeah, if you haven't seen it, you got to see it. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comments that you actually saw this thing. Because, like, fuck, it's just crazy, man. Also, too, that currently right now I'm running on lossless compression. I think maybe the stream is pausing out. I was trying to get like the good fucking thing, but I think the lossless on OBS is not gonna work. Let's go on easy DJ. I might have to restart this. I gotta see if I can get back here for a second. See, hopefully that fixes the issue that we were having. I think things are freezing up on me. So yeah, you must know. If you don't know, Hardwell was at the Sega Festival. Shit stopped working for the guy, and he decided to throw down his headphones in a fit of rage, grab the microphone, come out, and talk a bunch of craziness. That's essentially what happened, right? So he did this big fucking spiel on the microphone. And then the next day, James Hype is playing at the same festival and he does his set. And but at one point he basically makes a song and samples part of Hardwell having this big flip out talking about, they didn't even fucking pay me. It's pretty funny. Super strange, man. So now these guys have a problem. Now, like I think Hardwell like unfollowed him on Instagram or some shit, and now these guys are going to have a beef. Well, good. We need some EDM beefs. Lots of hip hop beefs. Why not have a fucking EDM beef, right? Yeah, got guy I used to work with wants to buy my my denning equipment, by the way, just for those who know. wants to buy the SE6000s and the S11. I asked, "Do you want to buy it?" Now he's like, "Well, I've been seeing you with the Performer. Now I want to buy that." Like, Jesus, don't waste my time, dude. Like, if somebody wants to call me out of the blue, go ahead and call me. Don't feel the need to have to pretend like you want to buy my shit. Because you know what? I'm probably not going to sell it anyways. What the fuck do I need to sell equipment for? If you're in here, by the way, don't forget, up in the corner, is it this corner? Is it that corner? Where you need to hit the like. Well, you don't need to, but it'd be nice if you hit those 3 dots and give this shit a like. I've got a pile of money invested into this whole YouTube setup here. New camera. Today, today, I went and bought another lens. I just bought a super expensive lens, and I wanted to try this 35mm prime lens. So I bought another lens, and this is what you're looking at right now. This is a 35mm prime. I don't know if it's any better. I really don't. You can tell me what you think. What's going on, TheDjLab? Good to see you kicking around. Appreciate the couple people that did the call to action when I asked you to go up there and hit that like. That was good of you. The other thing you can do for the channel, if you want to help out, just share. You know what? Just share. Click the share. Share this shit out with your friends and family. The more the merrier, right? So, I want to know, we only got 10 people watching. We're going to be rehashing this whole James Hype thing a bit. But for the people who are watching, if you want to chit chat, yeah, man, you finally caught me live. If you want to chit chat, you need to subscribe to the channel, number one. So if you're wondering why you can't type anything, you got to subscribe. Or maybe you're just fucking shy. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. You also got to speak English, Roger Rabbit, because I don't know what the fuck he just wrote up there. I have no idea. And let me know if have you seen this James Hype? Well, have you seen the Hardwell rant? Number one, I'm sure you have. Everyone has. And have you seen the whole set that James Hype did where he sampled them? It's crazy. Another thing, if you've been watching the channel a lot, I have a Stream Deck, right? And I barely use this goddamn thing. I decided to drag it out and make some use. I got like 2 scenes. Turns out Hardwell had what? Had art. And have I heard about the latest Recordbox? Hello from Russia. What's going on? Fucking Russia, huh? A shame what your I won't get into political stuff. It's just a shame what your president is doing. But anyways, that's for another day. I have not, what's going on, Jackhouse Vibes. I have not heard about the latest Recordbox 7. I got so much shit going on here. I have no time for Recordbox anything, to be honest. What I really want to know. So Double J, 2 CDJs that the play button didn't work. Is that what you heard? And can you verify this? Like, how do you know this? Because I've been wondering what the hell happened. And here's what's stupid about that. If you're ever in a situation where your CDJs, the play button is being fucking wonky on you, you could always set a hot cue. So both on the same side. So the guy's got 4 CDJs up there, and you're saying out of the 4 CDJs, he's got 2 CDJs that are fucked. Well, guess what, man? Yeah, Easy DJ. Easy DJ knows. That's why you're the Easy DJ. I'm looking over reading the comments on my TV, by the way. You know exactly. And there's a reason. I love it, JTM. There's a good reason why you've got 4 CDJs. I'm literally just skipping an ad here so you guys don't have to see the ad. You got 4 CDJs for redundancy, not so you can be some. Nobody gives a fuck if you mix 4 tracks at the same time. Seriously. So, 4 CDJs, only 2 work. You could have still performed your shit. You didn't have to fucking fuck over your fans, make yourself sound like an asshole. You know, it was unprofessional. Jack Hills 5s. Owners of old controllers must now subscribe to use Recordbox 7. Sure. You know what? Recordbox 7 has more shit in it. I don't empathize with you because here's my thought. I'm always buying new shit. If you have some old controller, you gave Pioneer DJ money one time, and now they're asking you for a bit of money because they've updated and they've added new features. Well, guess what? If you want it, you can pay for it. And if you don't want it, nothing's stopping you from using an old record box. In fact, if you're like, I don't fuck record box, fuck them taking their money. You know what? Go spend your money with Virtual DJ one time. That's it. One time you buy Virtual DJ, you support it for life. Virtual DJ, honestly, sorry, is better than fucking record box. And Virtual DJ can even export to CDJ. You can even use Virtual DJ and export and even export stems for to use on the CDJ. Can Recordbox do any of that? No. So, all right. So the tech guys had even 6 minutes to switch out CDJs seems a little fucking excessive to me. I've been a DJ tech. I could have swapped them out. I guess depends on where the extra ones are. Here's the real scam. Fucking test your goddamn equipment. Have DJ techs that actually know what they're doing. Test your shit out thoroughly like I would have. And you got fucking Hardwell. You got big acts going. I've seen some of these festivals. There's a track system. There's literally a fucking V10 with the 2 CDJs on either side. And beside it, there's another whole setup that they can literally slide over. So if the whole system was to go to fuckery and back, they can literally just slide the other one right in front and no sweat. You would think having 4 CDJs would be enough for someone, but clearly, I guess when 2 go down, the guy could have did it. If you can't DJ on 2 CDJs, guess what, you weirdos? I could DJ on 1 CDJ. Everybody knows about the roll. You know the whole roll feature, right? I can set a roll, use it on an extra channel. There's all kinds of ways, man. That's real DJs could do it on 1. Hardwell couldn't even do it on 2, if that's what happened. Yeah, new DJ, man. DJ Pro is the fucking bomb. That's the best of them all. I honestly can't wait for DJ Pro to get support. There's 2 things I want. I want support on iPad. I'd like to get CDJ 3000 support for the iPad would be nice. That's probably never going to happen. That's an Apple problem. That's got nothing to do with anyone else. Apple does not want to release that shit. I would like the Rain Performer to get support as well too. And by the way, for the long time subscribers of the channel, what do you think about the new camera system? Is it looking clear? Because on my end, considering it's cloudy outside, it's like 7:45, so it's just some brightness from the window. And I got some other lights on, but I'm not running any big studio lights or any of that shit. This 35mm lens does f1.8. So let me just demonstrate for you, give you an idea that my other lens I bought, the good one, it only goes down to 2.5. So if I adjust this, see, that's 2.5. And there's the difference, right? Now, of course, my ISO is only at 800. Oh no, sorry, my ISO is sitting at 400. I could jack my ISO up. But, what are we on, the big here? I could jack the ISO, but I don't need to. Just bring it back again. All right, 17 of you guys. We got 8 likes. I appreciate it. You know what I'd appreciate even more? To be honest, so check this out. The money. I always hate discussing money. And you know what? Let's go back a second. Someone asked me, they're like, Steve, how do you have all that gear and you don't have a job? It's a good fucking question. It's a great question. How do I have so much gear and I have no job? Well, couple things. When I did have a job, I was really good at saving money. And I was making good money. So I packed away a lot of money. Not like millions or anything. I packed away some money. And then I would call an early inheritance. So, before my mother passes away, and she's still doing fine, but she decided to give me some money. And it wasn't like, millions of dollars. It wasn't 100 grand. It was some money. So that money paid for, my CDJs and my mixer and stuff. And like I said, and then I have money and I buy and sell things. I do Google 360 photography once in a while when I want to make an extra couple of bucks. I DJ once in a blue moon for an event. Like I just did something a few weeks ago. I got another thing coming up in a couple of weeks. And when I do events, I charge like good money, man. Not like $100. I'm there for the whole day. I charge like I'm there for the whole day. And I find deals. Everything that I buy, I literally buy for 20 to 30% below retail. So therefore, when I need to sell it or if I want to sell something, I'm going to get my money back, or in a lot of cases, I actually make some money. I save someone some money and I make a couple of bucks. Simeon, what's going on? Is saying I should come to Twitch, thank me later. Listen, I've tried the whole Twitch thing before, and the only way I'm going to come to Twitch, and I got 12 years invested in this YouTube thing, right? Is if someone who's already somewhat established on Twitch and they're willing to do like a raid train on me, and we can kind of go back and forth and I can join up with some people, I'm not going to go hop on Twitch and have one person watching. Fuck that. I just can't do it. I would love to jump on Twitch, but I've done the whole restream thing and it was just, I don't know. It's too difficult to try to do Twitch and YouTube at the same time and keep up with all the comments. And I'm sure there's ways that this works and people can help. But me personally, the fact I'm doing this much alone is surprising. So for those who are joining, just want to jump on this whole James Hype trolling Hardwell. I think it's funny. I'm not even a fan of James Hype, but I gotta say, the guy's pretty fucking creative. He is the master of taking people's popular tracks and flipping them around and making them into this tech house EDM fucking stuff that he does, and to immediately take this guy's fucking rant and the next day already have it incorporated into a track. Either James Hype is a fucking genius, or James Hype has some genius level people ghost producing for him. Just saying, there's a lot of artists out there and DJs that have ghost producers. It's a thing. I've known some ghost producer people. They wouldn't tell me who they're ghost producing for, though, because they're ghost. I wish I could concentrate on music stuff too. I can't even do that, man. Yeah. Just the way shit is. And I kind of don't envy me that much. I sit around here half the time, don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I have a very hard time concentrating on just about anything. I have a lot of aches and pains and vertigo and dizziness issues and shit. And this is my way of just being a little bit social without having to be social. Just looking over at my picture here on the TV, I feel like the picture's good, but I could probably make it pop a little bit more. There. Just bump up that ISO a little bit. See how that looks. But I gotta say, like, when I look at my shirt and shit, the color accuracy of this thing, this is exactly, if I was to look in a mirror, this is exactly what's going on. Now I'm probably a little bit brighter than I am actually sitting here if I was to hold up a mirror. I think that's the important thing. What look are you going for? Are you trying to be entirely accurate with your video, or are you trying to go for a different mood? Just want to skip those ads. So the only downfall of this 35mm lens, by the way, for anyone that cares, my other lens, that's 24-70, the focus distance is fucking close. I can put a watch in there and get it looking pretty sharp pretty fast. Like if I try to pop that watch in there, it's probably about like there I can focus. I start getting closer and we start losing it a little bit. But I gotta tell you, if you're gonna be doing a live stream, having a good camera, man, is fucking really nice to have. It's amazing. If you were to dig through my channel and look back at some of my old stuff, when I was using like the best look I thought I had going, I had a Canon Canon T7i running through the Canon webcam software and sitting in front of my TV with the backdrop, and I thought that looked really badass. I was like, that looks great. And then when I bought this thing here, I thought this camera, the ZV-1F, looked fantastic. I was like, wow, look at that camera. I thought this was the shit. I cannot recommend this camera to anybody. I really can't. It's just, I've never had it looking really fantastic. You know what I mean? It looked pretty good. Some of, never mind, Logitech Brio. If you know how to go in and adjust your Logitech Brio, you can make the Logic Brio look pretty fucking good too. But really, nothing's going to beat this kind of shit. So, back to James Hype. I wonder if I can show you on Instagram here. But now Sony research. Is it in here somewhere? Sorry, just doing a response. So when I got the camera, by the way, one of the other things I did was I joined a bunch of Facebook groups, and there's one group where there's models looking for photographers and photographers looking for models. And I need to build my portfolio up. So I had somebody reach out because I put a thing out saying, hey, I'm a new photographer with a badass camera, some nice lenses, and I'm pretty creative. And I showed a couple pictures that I did, and someone responded, and they want to do a little photo shoot together. So that could be fun. Do I think Hardwell is jealous of James Hype's skills? I doubt it. Because, you know, a lot of people like James Hype. I think his stuff is pretty good. I don't necessarily, I don't like how he acts. You know what I mean? It's hard to put into words. Seems like he might be an okay guy. I don't know him personally or anything, and I probably never will. But I like his music. I hate his social media. Does that make any sense? I like the tracks. I just, when he opens his mouth and his smugness, even though there's a lot of times, you know, he just talked about how you work hard, and the guy's literally trying to give good advice to people and struggle and just keep at it and keep at it. So he's got this, like, I came from nothing kind of story. And now I'm, you know, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. And the struggle. And I just kind of feel like that's getting kind of fucking old. And you're talking about who does this and the real DJ, and just come on, man. You can get past that whole marketing thing. You know, remember how McDonald's used to have Ronald McDonald and Grimace and everything trying to pawn their shit off to a bunch of kids? Even they got over that. Even they grew up at some point and realized, you know, I don't really need to do that. We can still sell our burgers. James Hype, you don't need to troll anybody. You don't need to say you're the only real DJ on the planet. You sure the fuck don't need to say you're the only DJ that plays 4 decks, because that's a fucking lie. You're definitely not the only DJ I've ever seen run a DJS 1000. In fact, you're probably one of the DJs out there I've seen that doesn't really know how to use a DJS 1000 effectively. Because if you really knew how to use it, you would have an AS1 synth with it too, dude, and be running bass lines and not just fucking run it like a goddamn step sequencer and playing your same bullshit. Like, he does it well. He does it better than me, right? So I can't talk that much shit, but there's a lot of people that do it better than him too. Just saying. Yeah, thanks for hitting that like, by the way. Yeah, anyone else? If you haven't hit that like, it's just right up there. It is the 3 dots up there, and it puts the drop down menu. If you're on your TV, you gotta go through a bunch of more shit to click the like. It's not that hard, but YouTube could make it easier. They could just double tap the screen, double tap that fucking screen, and hit the like. Wouldn't that be simple? YouTube, YouTube, are you out there? You guys listening? Anybody listening to me? Perhaps you could do something like that. Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, James Hype, good DJ. I don't want to say he's bad at social media because it's because of social media he got so big. I just personally don't like his fucking the way he does shit. There's a lot of people I don't like. There's nothing personal. There's just guys like Laid Back Luke. Laid Back Luke, you got to go look at his fucking Instagram. He showed like 10 years ago at Tomorrowland, he did this trick with the CDJ where he's doing a pitch play thing and he's using the cue point and he's using the pitch fader and he's trying to do the da 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 da, and it was the concept was kind of okay, but it wasn't the right notes. It wasn't musically good. And I'm thinking, that wasn't that good. I had the comment. I commented right in there to Lay Back Luke and just said, hey, concept was good. Musically, wasn't that great. And he's got a lot of fans, but he's got a lot of people that don't like him. It's like, it's like McDonald's. McDonald's has lots of people buying their burger, right? But then for the people that know better, they know it's a piece of shit because they've had better. And a lot of these DJs, they've got fucking millions and millions of fans. But there are people out there that actually know better and realize, they're not really as good as you think they are. Just because that's the best you've heard and you don't really know what the fuck you're doing. You're going out there to a party, spending too much goddamn money, doing a bunch of drugs, taking some selfies and dancing. That hardly qualifies you to know what a good DJ is. And sometimes I wish I was blessed and I didn't know what I know. It's like the people who work at the circus. They know the circus is fucking a shitty place. Behind the scenes, if you know what's going on, the circus is hell. But if you don't work at the circus, you only see one side of it. And if you don't DJ and you're not in that whole thing and you just see the one side of things, it's all great. If you're deep into the DJ world, you'll realize it's a clusterfuck, man. And James Hype just made it a little bit more interesting by trolling Hardwell. He really did. Big shout out to anyone out there that got fucked over by the big storm. Hopefully you didn't get fucked over too badly. Hopefully nobody you know got fucked over too badly. In Toronto, we're getting little remnants of the storm, but nothing like what some of you guys had. And it's always the case. You fucking people that live in these nice tropical environments and have the perfect weather, guess what? There's a price to pay for having perfect weather all the time. Once in a blue moon, something's going to roll through and fuck you over. Luckily, I live in Canada where, we get fucked over consistently with shitty weather. It's either too fucking hot, it's too fucking cold, there's too much rain, there's too much snow. There's very few perfect days or just like, this is a perfect fucking day. Nah, it's something. It's always you're either too hot, you're too cold. In Canada, we'll turn our AC. Now, you got to do the math on this. So, my AC right now, my place is like 18 degrees. Most people in Canada, when it becomes 18 degrees outside, they're turning on the heat. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're not really turning on the heat, but in the dead of the winter, if it's like, minus 10, they'll run the thermostat at like 23. Meanwhile, if it's 23 outside, you got your AC on to be like 18. It's just stupid. And yeah, I saw that whole reloop controller, buddy. Um, Now, in all fairness, I haven't seen it in person. I've only seen videos and shit. It looks very 2000s. I don't know. The chrome knobs, there might have been a day where having fake plastic chrome on your DJ equipment was cool, but it's not for me. That's it's not the look of a pro. You can't put the word pro on your shit and put plastic chrome stuff with big fucking glowing buttons and shit like and RCA cables and no XLR. Just doesn't make sense, man. Fuck. Look at you guys all following each other. Nice. See, that's the whole thing here. The TheDjLab is not just about me, it's about the community that we're trying to build here. And I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know how. It's so fucking weird. When I set up the camera, the microphone, I have everything just right with the best video you can get. Everything's fucking great. And I got a handful of people in here. If I just flipped on my fucking iPad or my phone and pointed it somewhere and started talking some shit, there's like 80 people in here. So I don't fucking understand. Jack House vibes. Jack and House is really good house, by the way. I really like Jack and House. So, I don't know what else to say here, my friends. By the way, anyone, if you're on Twitch, you're doing some shit, you got some people watching, I'd be more than happy to link up with you and do some kind of a raid thing and try to get some shit going. In fact, it's just to kind of let you know how I want to do things here. If um what I'm going to do for Jack and House, check this out. So Jack and House, I just made you a moderator on here. So if you want, put your link up for your Twitch channel so people can find you. They don't gotta search. Let's make it easy for everybody. And yeah, we should all connect. You can find me Steve Stone on Facebook. The TheDjLab on Instagram is probably one of the easiest ways to connect with me if you want to chat, and we can all talk about getting a Twitch thing going. As God knows, I got more than enough shit here to run a successful Twitch stream. I just need a little bit of guidance, maybe some people to, get the ball rolling. Would be helpful and kind. So I think I'm going to jet here. I got lots of shit to do, and it's getting, I'm losing light. I'm losing momentum. And it's not a very busy time of night. I guess soccer, there's a lot of shit going on in the world, so don't necessarily want to tie you guys up any longer. Thanks to everyone to pop by the channel. Have yourselves a good night, depending on where you are. Could be, I don't even know. Might be afternoon, late night, early morning. I'll talk to everybody later. I'm sure I'll be on again tomorrow. What up, Mix Factory? Mix Factory, you're a long time watcher. Before I roll here, does this 35 millimeter, are you seeing any difference from the Sigma that I bought yesterday? real house music, but doesn't play real DJ, doesn't play real house music. True enough. Yeah, Jack and House, like I said, put up the link for your Twitch, by the way. Because you can put like HTTP blah 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 and make a link now that you're the moderator. I just want to make sure you do that before I roll out here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put up the logo. Yeah, 275 for this lens. And obviously I'll use the other lens to go shoot, to go do my pictures and shit. And maybe I'll use this lens to do video. I don't know. I don't know. It's a slippery slope, man. You get cameras, all of a sudden you're going to experiment with lenses. I'm going to buy lenses. I'm going to end up selling lenses. It's just the way it's going to be. Talk to y'all. You know what? Let's do something. Before I roll here, you guys are all watching what this looks like. Because now keep in mind, maybe because this is f1.8, right? And you're right. Let's just try for a second. I'm going to pop this lens off and I'm going to pop the other one on and we're going to see right now. So check this out. I'm going to be like this. I got to turn the camera off. I'm going to switch the lenses around here. Okay. Okay, so let me fix a couple things here. So here's the big difference. I can't so I can't at 35 on this camera. I can't go any lower. Oh, hold on a sec. Maybe I can. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I forgot I have a different okay, so there's 2.8. Let's take the ISO and bump it up a couple. And there we go. So I don't really know the difference of what you think between this is the good Sigma lens and this. Really, this should look better because it's expensive. And the other great thing about this lens is how close I can do shit. You want to see something cool? I can get pretty close. That close. Skip the ad. So, man, I need to really shave. I just give a quick shave it, man. Honestly, I didn't shave my neck and shit. Fucking wait. It's like, then you wonder why people like in TV, film and shit, why they wear makeup. I need a makeup artist. So I guess there's a question between the two lenses, considering this lens here is a zoom lens. It's f2.8 and $1,650 Canadian versus the other one. What's that fucking thing called here? Samyang. Samyang. That lens new is 450 and I bought it, well, plus tax, right? And I bought it for 270, yeah, 275. Is there really that much of a difference? Like, and that's, I think that's 35. I could probably go a little tighter. Now it's interesting. The guy actually had a 45 millimeter lens for sale, and I was tempted on the 45, but I couldn't really tell. Like, I think for the photography I want to do, 35 might be good, but it's tough. Like, everybody thinks a prime lens is better, and some of these zoom lenses are pretty fucking good, man. Like, seriously, this is a good lens. All right. Now that we've gone right off topic here, going to turn this into the camera lab pretty soon because we just keep talking with this fucking camera. But for the money I spent, what do you think I'm going to talk about? Now I'm going to peace out. Now I'm going to like get the fuck out of here because yeah, I just got a lot of shit to do. So, okay. Let me know what you think in the comments. The lens that we were using all along or this lens? Or does it fucking even matter? Because you know what? They both look pretty goddamn good. They probably look better than what most people are pushing on YouTube right now. Especially when I don't have like fucking $1,000 worth of lights here, right? Talk to you soon.